Morning I completely fell. Was watching the video. My front half, I'm actually diving, and my legs are actually bent. And I fell straight down this morning. So I put a towel down. I actually had a great start tonight. Looking over it, and I'm really happy with how my start's progressing. And I was out ahead of everybody. So it's really just maybe a little bit more rest. I haven't had really a shaved taper meet this year. I've just kind of been just nailing it. And this is my first time really having a couple days of just somewhat recovery. So I'm still pretty broken down, but I'm happy with the time.
How fired up does the home crowd get you?
You know, that's why I'm probably beating myself up the most. You know, if it was somewhere else, I probably would have been like, okay, well, I had a good time at least. You know, and definitely in Charlotte, I wanted to win. I definitely want to tip my hat to Josh, because Josh is, I mean, he's definitely the next upcoming 50 freestyler. And I mean, I was racing him last year, and I could have said that last year. So he's coming here to swim back to train, and it's going to be fun, you know, racing against each other. So
does this fire you up more with that rivalry? I mean, it's supposed to be him coming to swim with Cullen Jones, not, you know, Schneider touching out Cullen Jones.
I'm an American record holder, and I'm not letting that go. So definitely, it's going to be him coming to train with me. I mean, he came last year, and we definitely had a great time, and that's probably one of the big reasons why he's coming back this year. We definitely fuel each other up. A little trash talk behind the scenes, but it's definitely friendly, and we're good friends. So
he's joining Team Elite?
The plan is for him to join Team Elite in August, or November, actually.
Can you talk just a little bit about Nick's swim, too? I mean, to beat Phelps, and did you watch that one, or did you?
I was actually warming down watching my race. I did get to run out. I'll probably get to see it on video. Nick has been training his behind off this year, and he deserves everything that he's gotten. I know this is going to fire up Michael, so Nick is going to have to really watch out. And it's a great race for Nick, and I'm sure I'm going to hear about this for weeks.
Has Josh beaten you before? Have you, or have you generally had the upper hand?
I've generally had the upper hand on Josh. He's definitely had a great year. He's definitely coming into this confident and motivated, and I just need to be on my game. And I think that's with a little bit of rest, definitely. He's had a peak this year where I haven't had my peak yet. I'm really interested in seeing what I can do when I really peak. I'm definitely going to hit the weight room a little bit harder now just because I'm upset. But I'm definitely, I take nothing away from Josh. Josh is a great swimmer.
Can you talk about the 100 tomorrow, Cullen, and just what you anticipate there?
I swam the relay, and I swam a 50.2, and I was actually kind of upset about that, but it was a really good swim for me this year when you look at all the times that I've done. I really want to do a 49. I want to swim 49. I'll be happy with 49.5, and that's what I'm shooting for. I'm also shooting for a great flip turn. I've been working on this flip turn all year this year, and I've had different coaches giving me different ideas, and it didn't work too well in Columbus, but I've been working on it every day with David, so hopefully it'll have a good turn.
You said you weren't supposed to take a breath. Why did you then?
I really think a lot of it is just out of habit. It's definitely a comfort thing. I feel comfortable when I can take that breath and kind of refill my body, because there's definitely like a panic at that point when I'm swimming that fast, and like I feel like my body's like, I need oxygen, and I just have to kind of get over that. And I've done tons of times in practice without having any kind of drama and just being like, this is not that hard to do. So I just need to really be able to do that when I'm racing. So.
I missed the beginning of the interview when you talked about the time. Are you pretty happy with the time for this point
Absolutely.
of the season?
20.4, I mean, I can't be mad at that. It's my best time in season this year, and last year David and I did a lot of stuff where we were doing 50 work, and I was doing really poppy stuff. So I was able to really swim fast, and I was actually able to have that explosiveness. And this year, we've been really working on the 100. So I'm excited to see what I can do in the 100. The 100 doesn't hurt as bad as it did last year. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Is it ever tough, because the Americans don't ever get that taper meet, that rest meet, until the end of the summer after all the other countries have kind of gone through a couple rests? I mean, we saw Cielo ripping it up last week, and Bousquet already had French nationals. Does that frustrate you? Is that a motivation? Like, you guys kind of have a hidden secret? How does that play into the season?
I would say a hidden secret more than anything. It doesn't really frustrate me, because I really feel like at this point I can still go back to. That's why, you know, as American swimmers and the coaches, we really think about certain meets and trigger certain meets to be meets where we do pop off a good time and see where we're at, so that we can, you know, refocus and reset for August, and that's what we're about right here. And, you know, 22.4 is a good spot, you know, and there's a lot of stuff we can sit back and go back to the lab and say, you know, we can fix this, we can fix that. So it's not frustrating to me at all. I mean, I see those times, and if anything, it just gives me stuff to shoot for.
What are the goals for the American sprinters in August? Because, I mean, the relays have always been great. The 400 free relay, but individually in the 50 and the 100, it hasn't been as impressive as the relays. What are the exact goals for the U.S. sprinters in August?
To be competitive. I mean, I think we always have someone in the top 8, which is definitely, we're competitive in the event, but we want to be on the award podium. So you're right. When we're in the relays, we always put up 4 guys that, swim out of their minds, and we need to do that individually. And I think that in the next couple of years, you're going to see that. We've got a lot of people stepping up, and I definitely want to be one of those people. And I've been training my behind off to try to be one of those people. And like I said, this year we've been doing the 50 and the 100. David's revamped my stroke completely, and I've been seeing nothing but positive things from it. So, give it another 2 years, we'll see what happens. Maybe U.S. will be on the top of that podium.
Thanks, Cullen.
Sure.